Hi, I'm Jen. Welcome to this meditation on grief based on the meditation by Jack Kornfield. Before we begin, find yourself a comfortable place to sit or lay down, wherever you feel safe enough to let go for a few minutes and allow your body to sink into and feel supported by either your floor, your bed, your chair, the cushion, whatever it is that you find yourself upon. Take a few moments as you settle in to breathe, noticing your inhales and your exhales. Being free from judgment, not trying to change anything, just bringing your awareness to your breath as it is, as you inhale and exhale. Noticing where you're currently holding tension in your body. And on your next exhale, see if you can sink deeper into your support and allow that body part to relax. Now I want to invite you to notice as you're breathing where in your body you are experiencing grief in this moment. For some of us in this moment, our grief is held in our chest. For some of us, our grief in this moment is held in our stomach, our solar plexus, or our abdomen. For some of us, this grief is felt and held in our shoulders, in our arms, in our backs. And for others, it's held in our legs and our hips. And for some of us, it's everywhere. Grief can feel so heavy and all-consuming. Grief can also feel really numb and detached. According to Jack Kornfield, grief is one of the heart's natural responses to loss. When we grieve, we allow ourselves to feel the truth of our pain, the measure of betrayal or tragedy in our life, and by our willingness to mourn, we slowly acknowledge, integrate, and accept the truth of our losses. Sometimes the best way to let go is to grieve. In order to release grief or let go of grief, we must experience grief. We must move through grief. There's no way around it. There's no way to avoid it. The only way out is through. Grief doesn't just occur when there is a death. Grief can occur or be experienced anytime there's a loss. This can be a loss of a person, someone whom we love and care for. We might even grieve those who we feel less fond of or have a more complicated relationship with. Oftentimes we grieve the loss of a potential to a relationship. We grieve the loss of a pet or any other beloved being that's entered our life. We can grieve the loss of self, of identity. We can grieve the loss of anything that involves a big change or shift in where we thought we were going in our trajectory. Oftentimes people are surprised when they experience grief during the happiest moments of their lives. The birth of a child, a wedding, a new venture in a career or job, a new house. Anytime there is a change or shift or loss of any size or type in our lives, we can experience grief. It takes courage to grieve and to honor the pain that we carry. We can grieve in tears or in meditative silence, in prayer or song, in touching the pain of recent and long-held griefs. We come face to face with our genuine human vulnerability, with helplessness and hopelessness. These are the storm clouds of the heart. Most traditional societies offer ritual and communal support to help people move through grief and loss. We need to respect our tears. Without a wise way to grieve, we could only soldier on, armored and unfeeling. But our hearts cannot learn and grow from the sorrows of the past in this way. To meditate on grief, allow yourself to sit either alone or with a comforting friend. That comforting friend can be a person, can be a pet, can be a guardian or higher power. Take the time to create an atmosphere of support as you move through your grief. We're going to return back to our sense of our bodies in space, returning back to your breath. If you've done meditations with me before, you know for me, my breath is my anchor. As I feel myself detach or dissociate, I can return to my breath and to my body. When you are ready, sense your breath. Feel your breathing in the area of your chest. Take one hand if it feels right for you and hold it gently on your heart, as if you were holding a vulnerable human being, because you are. This is a really great way to support yourself. Give yourself a hug. As you continue to breathe, bring to mind the loss or pain you are currently grieving. Allow the story, the images, the feelings to come naturally. Hold them gently and take your time. Allow the feelings to come layer by layer, a little at a time. Keep breathing softly, compassionately. Allow whatever feelings are there, the pain and tears, anger and love, fear and sorrow, come as they will. Touch them gently, notice them. Allow them to unravel out of your body and mind. Make space for any images or body sensations that might arise. Let the whole story unravel. Breathe and hold it all with tenderness and compassion and kindness for it all, and for you and for others. Throughout this process, you might feel a lot. It might come out like a tidal wave or a tsunami, or you might not feel much, and that's okay. Both are okay. Sometimes we're so used to and programmed to hold our grief, push it down, and not allow ourselves to experience it, that when we finally sit down to let it out, it doesn't know how, and that's okay. It takes practice. Allow whatever sensations or emotions are coming up in your body to come up without judgment and with compassion. The grief we carry is part of the grief of the world. Hold it gently. Let it be honored. You do not have to keep it in anymore. You can let it go into the heart of compassion. You can weep. Releasing grief we carry is a long, tear-filled process, yet it follows the natural intelligence of the body and heart. Trust it. Trust the unfolding. Along with this meditation, some of your grief will want to be written, drawn, cried out, sung, or danced. Allow the timeless wisdom within you to carry you through your grief and awaken a tender, open heart. Keep in mind that grief doesn't just dissolve. Instead, it arises in waves, and gradually, with growing compassion, there comes more space around it. The heart opens, and in its own time, little by little, gaps of new life break and the rain clouds appear. The body relaxes, and breaths appear freer. This is a natural cycle that you can trust. How life and the heart renews itself like the spring after winter. It always does. Thank you for joining me in this meditation. Thank you for allowing me to be part of your grief process and journey. And just a reminder, grief comes and goes in waves. It might arise when you least expect it. It might not show up when you do expect it. And there's no right or wrong way to do this. And, as I said before, it takes practice. So allow yourself to lean into its own natural rhythm, your body and your grief, to come and go in waves. Experience it and express it when you can, as it feels right in your body. And I promise in time, it will get easier. Not better, but easier. Thank you again.